Welcome to Traveling Widow. This is a safe space of hope, healing, and sharing the journey through grief and beyond. Thank you for being here. Stage 5, the upward turn. Okay, so this stage. This is the stage when I actually looked in the mirror and said to myself, you are strong, you are brave, you are enough. Every stage, every level, every chapter of your life demands a new you. I give you permission to carry this differently. This is your new reality. From my heart to yours, you are not alone. The upward turn. Okay, so moving on to Reconstruction, stage 6. So what does Reconstruction mean? It means to rebuild. So we know that I was in shock and denial, pain and guilt. I went through anger and bargaining, depression, and then I had the upward turn. So, let me say this. I didn't have a workshop or any place to go to have anyone counsel me about the 7 stages of grief. So I stumbled across it, Googling, and that's how I figured out what I was going through. So I decided to share my personal journey through the 7 stages of grief. So I'm sharing how I personally went through the 7 stages of grief. So my reconstruction was to start back interacting with family and friends. Get back involved. Get back involved in activities. Allow myself, give myself permission to go to movies and have dinner. Get dressed, because I would just sit around in my PJs all day and just be in bed, watch TV, didn't want to get out, didn't want to go outside, didn't want to do anything. Just stay in the house, closed off to myself. My family and friends will be the first to raise their hands and say, yep, that was her. So I had to rebuild. I started to come back out, be compassionate with myself. I bought myself a car, a new car. Be nice to Eunice. So those are some of the things that I did. I started walking with my son. I lost 40 pounds, you know. I have a hypothyroid, so I started being kind to me. Give myself a little compassion, as I say, you know. So those are some of the things that I started to do. Started doing things that I did before, because I walked a lot with my husband. We walked every day. And I started doing those things again because I got away from doing those things. I didn't want to do them anymore. Then I didn't feel worthy of doing them. So I started giving myself permission. You hear me say I gave myself permission, you know. So I started doing that again. So that was my rebuilding, you know, to build back, you know, build, rebuild. I started doing that. So that was my reconstruction. So I gave myself permission. And so if you're there where you don't feel like you're worthy, you know, because I was, like I said, I was there. I went through it. You know, why me? Why us? Why my husband? The what ifs, the shock, my whole body, mind, soul. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to be around people. I don't want to do nothing. You know, that depression, that pain. Oh, I felt it. The physical pain. I felt it. That pain and grief that they live together. That guilt where I don't feel like I should move on because he's not here. That's that pain and guilt. That shock. Oh, where I cried every morning. Shock and denial. Pain and guilt, they live together. Anger and bargaining, mad with everybody, lost all my friends. But I had one. Depression, dark. But that upward turn, where I started to give myself permission. And now reconstruction, where I started to do it. Where I actually started to do it. Stage 6, reconstruction. You're not alone.